All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, or they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
And they won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll go. Hurts. He's got it to his running back. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Get the fullback involved here. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They may be a dying breed in the NFL, but this is why fullbacks will continue to be used by some teams each and every year. Those bigger bodies, they're almost always good for a positive gain, or someone can drag them down.
Coming slow, 6 racks on the sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Mama always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on me, camouflage bills. 2 diamonds on me, I'm a blue girl. 220, from the hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M, now I got sell. If it's about money, then you know it's with it.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get him.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Great, set.
On the give, here's Shipley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, third and long. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
Elliott connects there. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well, and you got 3 on that scoreboard.
Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Reaches the 40. Down the sideline, past the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
A gain of 52 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
60 bison, 60 bison. 79. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often begets scoring.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here. Brock gets first and goal.
18 Cardinal, Cowboy 80.
Charbonnet. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go, set.
Second and goal. They're going to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's third and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working now from the gun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia, settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
8. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 3rd and 8. They'll throw 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Seahawks getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Completed here to Tolbert. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
He keeps it himself. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. So before they try it on 3rd and inches, a timeout's called. They're down to their final 1 in this half. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Handoff now, running right. This is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. So let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Myers' kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Shipley. Rob Fred, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Shipley. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Up to the ground by Nick Emanwari.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got Smith again. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff now to Shipley. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throwing here, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
Gain of 6. That's another Eagles first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9.
Another one for Shipley. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
First down, and they go right back to him. Saw it rain, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Hurts now from the gun. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That's not good enough for a first. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And an Eagles first down.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Good. Set. Anyway.
Shipley now up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Good. Alpha. And it's the line. Delta.
Hurts. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th down, Hurts. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quiet there. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got a man left. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Looking in the air here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down caught from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Back deep for the Eagles is Jahan Dotson. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
Their own 36-yard line.
One last play before the break. Here's Shipley. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
On 1st down, they'll run. They're working a couple yards past the line. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. He runs it up to midfield. He cuts it to the right sideline. He's to the 10.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
No touch, no touch.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Great. Check. I got him. Trimming.
Another carry for him. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Great. Check. 180. No touch.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Hurts now on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Caught near the goal line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts setting up to throw. Hits his running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He finds Dotson left side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 33.
No
Back to throw, Hurts. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Like the AG. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They give it to him again. And we might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On the set.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set.
Back to the well again. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 3. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Outside. Red 80. Switch gears. It's up.
Dive play straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go side. It's up.
Oh, with a quick pass out wide. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Side.
He finds him right side. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. On the give, here's Shipley. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Now running with Shipley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
4-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be too little too late for them in this lopsided game. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Great, set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. You have one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They got 21 yards on the play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Now Darnold off the play action. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks are running them out of the building. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up third down.
Now Hurts on third and long. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. A lot of space ahead. Into the red zone. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut into the lead by another point. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own.
New set of downs for him from the 31. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Running down the left side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Play fake, Darnold. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Real side. Right side.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First and 10 from the 32.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Rolling into enemy territory. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Eagles 17.
Elliott all set for the kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Handoff now out of the gun. Makes the tackle. And the game only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Real side. Right side.
Here he goes, third and long. Setting up the screen. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
This will be the final play of the game.
Side. Red 80. Oh, 80. Right side.
They're going to pass it here. Deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So the Seahawks take this one on the road.